Charley, Boxing Day at Roots Hall presents a chance to put Saturday's defeat right. How do you go about doing that?
Well, I think we kind of just put Saturday to the back of our minds, and go into Boxing Day kind of fresh start, kind of work from the positives that we had on Saturday, but also make sure that we eradicate all the errors and all the negative points.
Yeah, it's always a great atmosphere on Boxing Day. It'll be a big crowd in at Roots Hall, so that will help, won't it? And trying to get a win.
100%. I mean, Boxing Day is a massive day for football, and it's a massive day for us. So all the fans that get to the stadium on Boxing Day will help us push through the line.
Yeah, you came off the bench again on Saturday at York. Was there a little bit of disappointment that you didn't manage to get a goal?
Yeah, of course. I mean, as a striker, you want to score as much as you can, and as soon as I get that first one, I'll be flying.
Yeah, it must be a positive though that in the limited minutes you've had, you've managed to have a couple of chances. So that must give you confidence that when you do either get a start or come off the bench a little bit earlier, you hopefully be able to get a goal.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like I said, being a striker, you always got to believe that you're going to get a chance, and I believe that I'll always score goals. So as long as I keep getting the chances, keep putting myself in the right positions, I'll get one.
Yeah, how have you found your first week or two here? Do you feel like you've settled in well?
100%. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. The lads have been class. The staff have been good. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, I believe you were good mates with Joe Gubbins before coming in, so that must help knowing someone really well when you sign for a new club.
Yeah, I mean, me and Gubbo go back like so many years, so it's good to have one of your good mates on the same team as you.
Yeah, and looking ahead to our opponents, Ebbsfleet, on Boxing Day, bottom of the league, of course, but what sort of game are you expecting from
them? To be honest, I think us as a group, we're not really focused on them. We're focused on us and how we're going to get the job done, how we're going to play, how we're going to break them down. But you know what it's like with coming up against teams who are fighting. It's never going to be an easy game. So, but as long as we focus on what we do, we should be able to get the job done.
Cheers, thank you.
Charley, obviously a tough defeat, that one against York City. On the way back, a long journey back from York. What was the mood like on that team?
Well, like I said, the game was done. Like, we lost the game, so as soon as the game's done, we put it to the backs of our minds. We know that we could have done better, but it's kind of like that game's done, on to the next one kind of thing. So,
as mentioned already, you did that to Charley. There must have been part of you that thought, well, that second one, it's not past that post. Was there part of you that thought, oh, it's going in?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was in, and it
was millimeters.
Yeah, it just curled to the outside of the far post. But yeah, like I said, I'll keep giving myself the best chances to score, and I'll get one eventually.
Okay, well, like I say, you've certainly had a lot of involvement in action since you've arrived here as well. Just give us an insight as well. I know you talked before, but some of the things about Southend that attracted you to the project here.
Well, I mean, first and foremost, the fan base and the stature of the club was a massive magnet for me to join. Obviously, I spoke to Gubbo. He says all the lads are good, staff's good, training's good, like all of that stuff that you need in the football club. So the overall environment as well attracted me to it.
You got an experience of Roots ball as well when you came off the bench against the Hartlepool. How did that feel?
Yeah, amazing. I loved it. I loved every minute playing at Roots Hall in front of all of them fans. And I just can't wait to do it again.
And it's great to see that you've settled in so quickly with that group of forwards. We chat to a couple of the other guys and they say how it's a very tight group as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's always hard for being a new lad coming in, but once you've played against the boys in the team that you join like a few times, you kind of get to know faces and stuff. So I knew a few of the boys just from playing against them. But it's not hard to gel with people that are good people. So.
And there have been a few eyes on the forwards as well, just because trying to find the back of the net in the National League over the last couple of games. I mean, over the last, how have you been sort of trying to work on that? Trying to find the back of the net.
Just on the training ground, just repetitions. Trying to, like I say, keep putting myself in the positions to score. In training, I work every day with Daz and the gaffer and stuff. So just trying to keep that repetition going and keep trying to find the back of the net for everyone.
with Ebbsfleet, I suppose it's funny you come in and you've already got experience of scoring against Ebbsfleet this season. You've got a goal and assist for Woking's 3-0 win as well. So when you're going up against this side, is there any particular sort of strategies you're going to be bringing going into that?
Not really. That will be in the back of my mind, give me a bit of confidence going into the game. So I know that I've played against them before, and I've scored, and I've assisted against them. So just kind of replicate that for this club now.
I'm curious as well with your striking style. Is there, who do you sort of model yourself, or who are your role models when it comes to forwards?
I wouldn't say I have a specific role model, but I just try and play to the flow of the game. And obviously, my game is stretching the pitch, running in behind, but also linking players and trying to get in the box to score goals. So I just try and just be myself as much as possible on the pitch.
So of course, it's a Boxing Day game as well, and I think, like I say, coming into this one, I'm sure that many would say it's probably a vital 6 points that needs to come from this Ebbsfleet game, this Braintree game.
Yeah, I mean, any game's like important. Every game's important in this league, but now we've had meetings and stuff, and we're focused on the next game to come. So that'll be Ebbsfleet, and then after that we'll be focused on Braintree. So they're coming thick and fast. So we've got plenty of opportunities to get points on the board. So we'll just go out there and give it our all.
As a footballer, being on the pitch, what's it like experiencing a Boxing Day game? How does it differ to maybe another home game or away game during the season?
Everyone just feels a little bit more up for it, like crowd-wise. I feel like it's a good opportunity for them to just kind of get together as one and really like enjoy a Boxing Day fixture where like whoever it'll be, and it's always there. Like regardless, the game's always on, so it's good for the fans to get down and support their team.
Do you have a favourite Boxing Day game you've played in the past?
To be fair, I don't think I've played it much, but I can't say that I do. This one coming up will be my favourite one. So.